caen las murallas, va a comenzar la única justa de las batallas. No duele el golpe, no existe el miedo. Quítate el polvo, ponte de pie y vuelves al ruedo. Sin la presión, siente, espera en ti tu gente. Ahora vamos por todo, te acompaña la suerte. Samina, mira, Sancaregua, porque esto es África. Samina, mira, waka, waka, Samina, mira, Sancaregua, porque esto es África. Ale, 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 feel the magic in the air. Ale, 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 feel the magic in the air.
Magic system. So tell me, the magic is in the air. Yeah, more definitely the magic is in the air. Let me say good morning and a warm welcome to Kia Radio. It's a beautiful Saturday morning in the city of Monrovia and its surroundings. Here today is the 4th day of July and the year remains 2026. Let me say a warm welcome to every one of you. You know, a first Saturday in Monrovia, especially in the month of July, it's already a quiet Saturday. But this Saturday is very special. Yeah, I'm going to tell you about it. It's very, very special to me and my family, you know. Another birthday is on the block. Okay, folks, let's say a pleasant good morning to you and a warm welcome to Kia Radio FM 95.9. My name is Afonso Sayed, allies just call me S. Right here to bring the program to you, the cultural sports that comes away on Saturday between 9 to 10 a.m. and a Wednesday from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. So whatever you are, which way you listen the following, I'd like to say welcome to it right here. Please share the show. I'm going live on today. Let me say big thank you to my boy DJ Tucson. Yeah, the show is live on Facebook on today. It's also on YouTube. So you can follow. Write out your comments. I'm definitely going to read them out for you. I'd like to say good morning to every one of you, my very regular listeners and my very regular followers. So write your comments. I'm going to read them out for you. Let me say what's up to my boy Vinicius Junior Bar. Let me say good morning to you, Charles Robert Nyeman, Mr. Michael Wallace. I hear you out of Monrovia, right? You're in one of those counties. What are you doing there, my young man? I promise you now. Gonna be sticking around. So let's talk about it. A lot to rumble through, a lot of news coming up. The World Cup is getting closer to the round of 16, right? When we get into the round of 8, wow, it's not easy. The African team are just booting out one after another. We thought they was coming up to make the difference after we saw like 9 teams getting to the round of 32. Unfortunately, they are leaving just one after another. But we still got a few guys. Let's say congratulations to how do you call them? Morocco. So far, they are the only African team that have qualified for the round of 16. That's how it appears. But we still got Ghana. Let's see what happens. After a hard fought last night, others see it as a hard fought with Cape Verde and Argentina. Argentina won them 3-2. Something we're going to dive into right here. But like I said, today very special. Today is July 4th. Just so you guys in the US would like to say Happy Independence Day to every one of you. Yeah, today is America's Independence Day, July 4th. And it also happens to be the birthday of one of my sons. Yeah, he's a footballer, you know. Afonso Divan Saye. From the prevailing war school system. He lived there in GSA Road, around the Joba community. Let me say happy birthday to you, son. Afonso Divan Saye. It's my little man. He's my footballer, my personal player. He's under 15. Plays for the Monte Ranger. Yeah, he plays for a team called Monte Rangers, under 15 team around the 12 horses community. So I'd like to say happy birthday to you, Divine. Your mother wants it for you. Mrs. Louis Selif Saya, I want to say happy birthday to you, your brothers, Clarence and Tatos also want to say happy birthday to you. Favor Genevieve Ledner, your beautiful sister, also want to say happy birthday to you. And also from your father, right here in studio, I'd like to say happy birthday to you, Divine, and we pray that God add more years to your age. Okay. I also want to say congratulations to you, little Success, or call her Auntie Success. Yeah, I want to say congratulations to you, little sis, that you graduated on yesterday. Can you imagine the little girl? I remember my son Divan did similar thing. You know, the little girl was in the K2. She got a double promotion to the first grade. Before the year end, she was in second grade. I remember Divan did similar thing was in the K2. So you let it in the family. Auntie Success, happy birthday to you. Sorry, congratulations to you on your graduation date on yesterday from your mother and father. Stanley and Precious, the other want to say happy congratulations to you. And also your lovely auntie Louis Ellie want to say congratulations to you. So let's get into it, folks. If you're there, I'm here. I'm also seeing Vanessa Junior Bai is already online right now. And I should be having a guest in studio on today, Mr. Albert Corver. He's a national team player from the LeBron national team, the Lone Star. He's supposed to be in studio with me on today as a special guest. We talked about that. I'm expecting him to be here. And so we can get the ball rolling. But let me bring you the news as always. Like I said, sorry, I missed out on the show on Wednesday. We're making my way and we had a little technical issue to be addressed. So the show couldn't go on Wednesday. Let me say sorry to all of you that follow the show. We bounce back and we're here on Saturday morning. And I'd like to say a warm welcome to every one of you. May not have the time to call all of your names. I always do that. But if you're following, if you're listening, let me say what's up to my man Small. Yeah. Uncle George, how you doing? He's an ardent follower of Kia Radio. Let me say good morning to you, George. And I guess you're following the broadcast on today. So let me see if I can communicate with my man Albert as he's getting ready to be in studio with me. Let me say good morning to him, Albert. I'm expecting you to be over here. To get a guest on the show, 9 o'clock is going to be very tough, Yeah. Okay, so I'm hoping he's going to be here, but I'm seeing a voicemail from him. Maybe I can listen to that later on. Maybe he's not coming, or maybe he's on his way. But Saturday morning don't have many traffic, even though I came in a little late. Yeah, but it's not an easy thing. You work throughout the week, Saturday, you wake up and come here. Let me say good morning to the station manager, Ober Sebastian Jiba. And also good morning to my friend and brother, Jefferson Perry. We are the only man who believes that Chelsea is the best team in London. That's why he believes Chelsea is the best team in London. So let's get the news for you. As always, want to start with local news. Too many things happening. We told you about the county meet draw. It will be coming up in this month. We told you about that. And talking about the draw, it's coming with a new format. We already told you about the change in schedule. Now they didn't stop there. They got a couple of ambassadors. Yeah, they call them ambassadors. They are ambassadors for the county meet. I'll be calling a name. They name them as ambassador for the county meet. That's what they call them. Okay. But before I do that, let me say congratulations to all the sports journalists around the world. I want to say kudos to the Sports Radar Association as we recognize World Sports Journalist Day. World Sports Journalist Day. The day for us. We are sports journalists. Whether you're a sports writer or you're a sports presenter or you're a pundit around the world. Was a few days ago. So I want to say congratulations to all the sports journalists. World Sports Journalist Day. It's a cool thing to see us celebrating that day. Let me say kudos to my boy Thomas Kojo Rolak. I guess you're back in Morovia after you left from Grangeda County. Let me say kudos to Edwin Dolo. Let me say kudos to my man Yusuf. Yusuf, how you doing? Let me say kudos to Francis Dilo Pelena. Yeah. Francis and myself used to be on another show on the other end there. He celebrated his birthday. Let me say happy belated birthday to you, Francis Pelena. And let me say kudos to Tikla Wesley, my former friend, Tikla Wesley Jr. Yeah, my former friend on there. Yeah, Tikla Wesley. Let me say what's up to you, Ben Gagba. Let me say what's up to you, sports journalist Ben Gagba. Let me say to you, fellas, Jiko, how you doing this morning, big brother? And big brother Fifi. Yeah, Prince Fala. Let me say good morning to you, all of the sports journalists in Liberia. Congratulations to you guys as we celebrate. All right. So let me get you the news quickly. Then we go into it. We'll bring you international stories. I'm still waiting to see if Cover can be in studio on today. Let's say congratulations. They said this. How do you call him? Emma Glasgow, right? The guy is now waiting. He's always writing and writing. So Emma Glasgow, the female professional president, Emma Glasgow Rex, he said he writes to the Liberian Football Association, always on about. I'm writing to seek official clarification on the blatant statutory violation perpetrated by the executive committee by appointing two non-elective executive committee member to a statutory committee. You know, the other time the LFA had this meeting, Mustafa Al-Raji had a meeting where you were appointing people into various, committee. So Emma Glasgow is saying they appointed two persons who is a non-executive, non-elected executive committee member, and he feels it's a violation of their code. All right, it's a violation, so he promptly into that. But I will call him later on, maybe on Wednesday, so he can tell me exactly from what angle he's writing from. The guy is chasing the LFA foot to foot. He's just behind them, hoping anything they do wrong, you flag it out there. So let me say kudos to him. It's good to have him around, to keep other people on checkmate so they can just be doing anything. All right. So that's kudos for him. We'll go into that details. And I've been getting story from Thomas Kojo Rolak. The other day I was here on this sports show, and our way of presenting the sports show, we love to talk, give the news, and go in little details so you can understand exactly what the issues are. So the other day we were here, the finance minister, the finance minister for finance development and planning minister, and the Reverend from United Party, Reverend Luther Tappe, the mobilization committee talking about raising 1 million to Momoland for Lone Star to qualify for the African Cup of Nations 2027. And the finance minister was also saying, after invited by the program by SWA program, he was talking about one of these days going to be a dream. We'll see Labrador playing, will be video club watching Labrador playing. Now the Honor 18. They said the Labrador Honor 18 men. It reported though is reported by Thomas Kojo Rolak. He wrote that on a page just on yesterday. They said Labrador Honor 18 men's and women basketball team. But the problem is, if the people can get money for football, to raise money for football, we not even understand that one. They say basketball. And the other day, when some part of let's say a few months back, when I brought out story about APRC others after they won the National Basketball League, you know how many get the money, right? And you are there. That Amos Stewart got to come because he's supporting APRC, getting $5,000 to add them out. They get a minute 2,000 plus US. So the basketball honor, they think they're supposed to go to Ouagadougou in Burkina Faso for a scheduled trip. All right, the delegation was expected to arrive in Burkina Faso ahead of the tournament. Okay, but for financial constraint, had left the team started in Monrovia. So the team is supposed to go to Ouagadougou in Burkina Faso for a basketball tournament. They just need money to pay that way. Money no day. LRB for you. So let's leave that story. I just want to hit you up. Maybe details going to come when I talk to my boy Thomas Kojo Rola. He wrote that story. Amazing FC have automatically secured their place in the National Third Division playoff after defeating Young Adidas 2-1 to finish top of the Zone 2 in the 7 points from 3 matches. The playoff is on. Other teams have to leave from the second division or from the third division to the second. So they're always doing a playoff in the various community. So let's say kudos to Amazing FC. I told you, it's Amazing FC that got the AFM man, who's the president. The other day I was talking about that story, right? Labrador young star William Gibson delivered a sensational performances, scoring twice. He scored a brace at Hammer Bay, all right, where he plays, all right? So I want to say kudos to him. They had a 7-0 victory over Fiskashton, all right, in Sweden in the third division tie. So I want to say kudos to him. I think he did well. William Gibson, remember that name, right? Oh, my man, why are you disturbing? Oh, what the man doing? So, man, I tell you, town, this studio, your voice coming inside. Okay, LeBron senior national team. You already know. We told you they got this game in the USA that will be playing at Minnesota, Minnesota United. The Lone Stars will be playing in America for the Independence Day on July 26th. Before that game, America is already celebrating her Independence Day. So I want to say kudos to them. That game is highly anticipated. So we hope the Lone Star are going to be victorious in that one against Minnesota United. Minnesota United. I want to say kudos to them. All right. Okay. Let's say kudos to them. And let me get it right here. The Labrador senior national team is set. The Lone Star will face MSL side. The team is supposed to play is in the MSL, the league that Lionel Messi play in. The MSL side, Minnesota United FC, in a special international friendly on July 26th at the Alice Field in St. Paul, Minnesota. Okay, so that game, although we saw Annie Kwame there, you're there doing all kind of hard thing. Hey, Mr. Annie Kwame, you were there doing hard thing. So, wanting to see if Lone Star can beat that team. They are a first division team or a professional team in the MSL. All right, what Lionel Messi played. And we've been talking about this story. I was supposed to bring this story to you on Wednesday, but I didn't come on the show. Kenneth Cole time at Al Hilal has come to an end. Kenneth Cole is a Liberian professional player who plays for Al Hilal. All right, he signed a 5-year deal, a 5-year contract with the club. He only played 1 season, and the club decided to part ways with him. According to them, they came to a mutual understanding, a mutual agreement. What kind of player will go sign for 5 years? You only play for 1 year, then you say the man come to mutual agreement. All right. So Kenneth Cole is a sad thing for him. All right. Want to say sorry. They say after officially left the Sudanese champions, after both parties agreed to a mutual termination of his contract, with his future now with over. So it's a sad thing for the midfielder Kenneth Cole. He's no more at the club. Club official have said. But I think it's a sad thing. You can go some 5 years, you play 1, then they say your mom part ways. It's not a good thing for his career, but it's sad. Let's say congratulations to Mark Paba. He made his official debut for the Great Champ at the Dutch Estate Divisa. Set to kick off for his preseason. Let's say kudos to him. I'd like to check on Liberian players that are out there. This story is coming from Liberian Football Forum. Mark Paba is my boy. Yeah, Mark Paba. I remember he used to play for BYC, right? Grand Bassa County is set to host the 2026 LFA National Third Division playoff after the tournament was moved from Grand Cape Mount County. So it's going to be held with 5 clubs to end promotion to the Liberian Second Division League, with the county's top tied team preparing for this playoff. So I want to say kudos to them. The player was supposed to be in Cape Mount, but it's not going there anymore. So the Liberian Football Association has been investigating. Vinicius Junior Bar is on the live. Please share the show. And my boy Dow VB Brian, I haven't seen you writing yet. M Momo Matudi Katama. Let me say kudos to my man Ali Masale and my man James Bono. How you doing? Coach Jimmy on Gaga, what's up to you guys? Q shut on top here. All of you always following the show. My boy who's always on Kia Radio. The men are radio men now. How do you call him? Edward Spencer Joe. And also Edward Brown. Good morning to you guys. Please write your comments and share the show so others can follow. Write the comments. I'm going to read them out for you right here. The show goes on. I'm still on the news before I get to international stories. Like I said, Albert Corva was supposed to be my guest here on today. I don't know why he haven't reached yet. Let me communicate with him again. So we can talk a little bit of his career. He was lastly with the national team in Sierra Leone quite recently. Yeah, my man Albert Corva. Albert Corva. Okay. Let me see. Okay, so I'm still right here waiting, but let me get another story to you. Like I said, the LFA were investigating. They had some issue with match fixing, all right, and match fixing that went on. So the disciplinary committee went into their investigation, and a couple of guys were found for 5 years. They not just found, in fact, they bound them for 5 years. And everybody can waste time. They ready to ban you 5 years. The last time they banned Benetta Yue, they settled in. They lifted the ban. She refused it, but I think it's still hold. They also banned Master Queen. Now they lifted the ban. So when they ban you, just wait small, be negotiating and be talking small. They will lift it all later on. Like, bro, yeah, to ban you for 5 years instead of 5 years, yeah, it's very hard. So the Liberian Football Association Disciplinary Committee has suspended the ban and they suspended some of them. Tony, his name is Tony Walker, the chairman of Mangibi Steering Committee for 5 years following findings of match manipulation in the 2025-2026 National County Meet. He was involved into match manipulation. Similar thing that happened with Master Queen. I've seen that happen to him. So they suspend him for 5 years. He can't be a part of any football activities. The Liberian Football Association again has officially overturned its previous ruling in the case involving TB FC and TO United following a review of a video evidence. The LFA confirmed that the initial decision was based on a mistaken identity error, which led to a wrong player being sanctioned as a result. TB FC 5-0 victory has been reinstated. So the last time I came out 2 years about the issue about Steve FC that the in the protest, now the 5-0 game have been reinstated. They said they saw the wrong evidence. It was a mistaken identity. Meaning they see you as somebody else. Yeah, mistaken identity. So and again, her name is S Wama. Yeah, I let it go new. I'll take my time to call it S Wama. Yeah, for Poly. Yeah, for Poly. S Wama. Let me get my name S Wama Yafapoli hit with a 5-year ban over match manipulation case. There you go. LFA. The LFA is working, especially the executive committee and the disciplinary committee. The Labrador Football Association disciplinary committee, they will discipline you don't do the right thing, has imposed a 5-year suspension on S. Wama Yafapoli, head coach of Mangibi County, following match manipulation. All of them into match manipulation. They go to be playing with Guinea, do organizing with confusing people. Let's say congratulations to Castle Peewee. A move from Discovery to B Mountain was completed for a reported $9,000. Yeah, Peewee was taken from Discovery SA to B Mountain. B Mountain signing players, they didn't choke you. Yeah, B Mountain. 9,000, making him one of the most expensive transfer in the Labrador First Division League. Can you imagine? The transfer they made for 9,000 is the most expensive in Labrador. 9,000. Well, other people playing for 250,000 a week. Yeah, somebody made 9,000. They transfer for whole season. Live at stages, yeah. When you reach that, all right, folks, don't mind me, but let's say kudos to Peewee. $9,000 transfer from Discovery SA to B Mountain. So that's cool. That's it right there. Let me say congratulations to my boy. I haven't heard from him for a while. Emmanuel CA. They say he's back in the preseason training with NK Zaleng Sinka. All right. Has to be prepared for being live at this Bosnian Premier League. He plays in the Bosnian Premier League. Kudos to him. He one of the county mid star that left Liberia, Emmanuel CA. Let me see, kudos to you. You haven't heard from him for a while now, right? So I always told you about that. That's it, right? Then let's get another story quickly. Then I'll jump to basketball. Then we'll go to the international news. Then we'll talk about the World Cup. What's happening in the World Cup? Too many new rules. We saw the goal that was disallowed from Croatia against Portugal. Everybody was saying the man offside, the man onside, the man offside. And FIFA just told all that they have a chip, a microchip that's in the ball, a microchip. That chip can determine the speed and accuracy of the ball when moving. So that I won't pull Croatia out of the World Cup. Hey, FIFA. Okay. The other day, my brother, big brother Fifi, were talking about VAR. What can happen in the VAR room? We're going to that. One of these days, I will bring him on the show. You know, according to Walking Encyclopedia of Sports. Okay. So they say former Labyrinth First Division champion FC Facel will open their transfer window. All right. Campaign in this month, July, and meeting to strengthen the squad for the 2026-2027 season. Yeah, FC Facel need to do it. Your president ran for LFA president, he win. So then you focus on the team now. Yeah, Kaseku, please focus on the team. The other day I told you about this guy, he was going to take over. Let's say congratulations to him. Saint Chipley. So I want to say congratulations to him. They said Leicester Football Club has confirmed the appointment of Saint Chipley as the head coach on a 2-year deal. Chipley makes a return to the club where he previously enjoyed a remarkable run, all right, guiding the team to a 5 major title in 2 years, all right, so in 2.5 seasons, before stepping down in 2004. He stepped down before and now he's back. So that's a kudos to him. Story by Thomas Kojo-Rolla. So Saint Chipley is now the new head coach of Leicester. You know, Leicester have one international coach in the letting go, right? Yeah, telling rapid. Okay, so we're talking about the National County Sports Meet that the draw is going to be held on. Sorry, it was held on the yesterday. Was it yesterday? No, it's today. Sorry, 3 p.m. It's today, Saturday. Yeah, July 4th, my son's birthday. Yeah. So I want to say congratulations to Master Queen. You know, I was talking beyond stage, backstage with my boy Thomas Kojo-Rolla. If they have ever been an ambassador for the county meet draw, you know, Konina Kra. The Jew is eating show. Yeah, the youth and sports minister, a very beautiful lady, very young, very young minister. She eating show. So they say Master Queen will serve as the official draw ambassador for the National County Sports Meet, Liberia. Be there to witness a historic county meet draw on Saturday at the SKB Sports Complex VIP, July 4th, 2026. The time is 3 p.m. So when I come here on Wednesday, I'll bring you the draw. So Master Queen is the official ambassador. They also have my team, my basketball team, Spartacus. Yeah, I told you I support Spartacus, even though the one and the other day, I will bring you the result. I'm not man, I be beating my team that. Official coach Waleti Bear. She's a lady, the woman that coaching Spartacus, that woman. Basketball coach Spartacus will also be one of the ambassadors, and also Wale will also be one of the ambassadors. They call them draw ambassador. Just to do the draw, ambassador then will be there. So they can't me like different academy. Let's say kudos to our boy Samson Due, who was now featured doing Liberia's friendly with Sierra Leone. He's bound back into training at Vetera Placent after they defeated SK artists Bruno 4-2 for their preseason start. You know, everybody on preseason now. So I want to say kudos to Samson Due. We're talking about him going to Roma. Up to now, we know how far that story gone. Let me bring you the update from the National School Championship. You know, the other day, the case there from here, I was telling you when they go to Ghana, they will be very careful. Talking about Ghana, let's say sorry to all of the Ghanaians back there in Ghana. You know, that country is in my memory. Lived there for a couple of years, you know. I want to say sorry for what happened in that country. The flooding situation in Ghana is too bad. People lost their life, horses and properties, cars, everything. Homes were damaged from the flood. You know, water all in the place. Those of you on Facebook, you've been following it. Even though so many bringing AR video. You know the AR thing, you gotta be checking thing. Serious stories can be on people discussing serious thing. People will go do AR thing and bring it. I know what the whole war sometimes can get a little joke. The whole war can get a little joke sometimes. You see people discussing serious situation. Then somebody will go bring AR video. The thing wanna happen, to put it there for to confuse other people then who don't understand the internet, they see it, then they start crying. All gonna baba thing and they go show water, what get alligator inside. Oh, what alligator come from in floor water again? Yeah, you control in the AI, I'm gonna tell your time. So oh man, what can you face? But they understand the silly thing, they can start crying. Chazo. So sorry to Ghanaians. If you have your family back home, please check on them. My sister's still in Ghana. I've been calling to check on her, but I'm pretty sure she's okay by the grace of God. So we got to take precaution too. They say similar things happening in Africa. So Liberia, disaster management, and how they call it other people, public work, people who can clean drainage, just start cleaning our drainage. Let's see what happened to the other poor country. We beg you, all they get food to eat, we're not going to be water, not going to be giving you a hard time. Tell you that story. Liberia's representative, Nathaniel Rees Charity Memorial Foundation High School, suffered a 3-1 defeat. I need to score 1 goal. You know, the football programs in Ghana, in Morocco, in Senegal, and you know, Malay, all the other countries that serious money they put in football. So from high school, from grassroots, all of them prepare. Anytime Liberia go there, they can win us. So they get all 3. That give a place in Kumasi. So I leave all minute 3 that international friendly. They always say for exposure. So one day another high school, look at one school and get 3. Hello. All right. Oh my God. Okay, so let me say congratulations. Like I said, congratulations to Amazing FC before I get to our international stories. Labra Emmanuel Flomo officially Rwanda best young player. He was named or voted as Rwandan best player in the Rwandan league for Ali, even though things not happening good for his brother. But in the Rwandan league, he came out as the MVP. They voted him as the best young player in the league. Overwhelming votes. So that's a kudos to the Liberian youngster that he can keep on going in that position. All right. Republic FC wins a back-to-back 11 lower women league. Let's say congratulations to Republic FC. They have won back-to-back in the lower women league championship. So I want to say kudos to them. And I think they're doing well right there. All right. That's all for sports, particularly football. Let's get to some story from basketball quickly. Then I can get to international story. Those who want to hear the international news, you can just wait. All All right. Let me see what's going to be happening here. Let me say congratulations to my boy Puki Saki. I don't know how y'all know him, Puki Saki. He plays in the South African League. They say Labren winger Rufus Saki. Rufus Puki Saki close out on a 4 years of African spell with 41 goals. Yeah, the guy can actually score. You play in the South African League for 4 seasons, you score 41 goals. My brother, you get ready to score. I want to say close to him, Rufus Saki. Yeah. All right. He'll be leaving the league. He have 41 goals scored and 8 assists given after 63 matches in play, appearing for his team. Yeah, I want to say kudos to him, Rufus Saki. You're doing well, my brother. You know what I mean? To score 41 goals in that league. Ask my man, how to call him? My friend. No, not my friend too. He's another former friend. Why it's nothing? Yeah, it's nothing Lanford. I seen the met that whole day. I won't bring the member show, man. Answer me. So anybody who I call, Charles, you all don't know. I call you, I text you, you want to be friend with me, you're my former friend. You're the Tickler Wesley, other than a former friend. Okay, this weekend we're going to see basketball. On July 3rd, on yesterday, there was a game between B Dragons and Spartacus. It's going to be on today, but the other result I will bring it for you. It was on yesterday, Spartacus and B Dragon. NPA Phaeton also went against the Nax Reports. That was on yesterday at 7 p.m. When I come here on Wednesday, I'll bring you the results. On today, Saturday, on Sunday, July 5th, we'll see Monte Barrow and B Dragons again. That's the weekend for our basketball. We'll also see NPA Phantoms, and FPRC All. That's the draft for the fantastic stuff. Let me see what we got here again. FPRC Orders won against Spartacus. I told you to beat my team by way. Remember NPA, you got to slow down. Not NPA, but FPRC. Not because you're champions now. Let me beat my own team that. So FPRC Orders 173 to 38. Damn it. Beat my man. Spartacus, you're sorry. You're trying your best. So I want to say kudos to FPRC Orders for the big win. All right. Also in the second division league, we still got G. Harlenos sits on top of the table with 12 points after 7 matches played. Then we got 72nd. Wildcats sits at second. Then we got Global Phantom also sit at third on the second division league table. On the first division league table is Monte Barrow with 8 points after 4 matches, followed by FPRC Order, the champion, is not trading. Then we got Spartacus that sit third. We got the Knights, Rippers, and NPA Phaeton. And not forgetting about Bannerville Dragon. Oh, they got Dragon in Bannerville. Child, I got Dragon down there. So Monte Barrow also won 86. That was on June 27. They won 86 to 66 against the Knights Rippers. So Monte Barrow and how do you call them? FPRC Order, don't joke with them. They may not, embarrass people. Okay. So that's it right there, folks. That's all the news I got from our local scenes. Before I get to other stories, let me recognize my guys on the live on this morning. Then I can bring you the international stories. Then we'll go into the World Cup. So you can have your own analysis. What do you make of what's going on currently in the World Cup? It's not easy right now. The World Cup is ongoing and too many things happening. Men moving, men dropping. That's what they say. Men moving, men dropping. Men moving, men dropping in the World Cup is not easy. Yeah. Last night they say Argentina were pumping tire. But you know that Argentina game, I will go into it. But that goalkeeper for Cape Verde, the man that had a brilliant performance against Spain, that increased his follower on the Instagram. The man came, he was interviewed on Sky Sports and other sporting platform. The man telling us that Messi, that he idol. He admired Messi. Messi had been idol for I don't know how long. He didn't talk it. The time when they call him to come man, see what's king. That time he talking about Messi, that he idol. So the Messi that he idol. And he admired Messi so much, and it's even a privilege for him to share the stage with Lionel Messi. I hear that one straight, I say, they want to beat them. You can't play football, you can't talk about Ado, and my Ado, I admire you. So when the man bringing ball, you can't score, you'll be looking at the man, get a teddy bear, then the man can kill the ball in the pool. I was sitting down to one area in GSA Road, Joba, how they call it, I don't know, they say private bar or what. Yeah, I was there last night. As soon as Messi scored the first goal, even though the rim was falling, I just left that one straight. My man said, what happened? I said, yeah, going. I said to my boy, SK, I said, I'm going. He said, well, I can't watch again. The goalkeeper said, Messi like a friend. So I'm not going to waste my time here. Somebody tell me, oh, he did well. You did well to score 3 goals. You say he did well. Which one they call did well? But Charles know me for that one. I can't waste my time on that team. Let me say, what's up with you, Villager Junior by his son watching from the borough of New Town. Thank you, Vinicius. Please share the show. Real Madrid news. What you call Real Madrid? You can tell your time. Why are you watching me for long? Good morning to you, my brother and friend. I'm watching you live from my home. I know you at your home, my brother, because today first Saturday you can count the road soon, no, brother. So be on your old road. He said I'm watching live from my home on the old road. But let me ask you that was you pay a house on the old road now, brother. Maybe do my home. You pay a house now, brother. Congratulations. My home on the old road. Thank you so much for the update. All right. France is the best team in the World Cup. Okay, I think I could agree with you because that Marco Olisi and Kylian Mbappe, the team what two of them on. Nana. Even Ruth Gullet was thinking who was going to hold it from. Not even just Ruth Gullet, but how to call him? When France wine, our men was it Sweetie? How to call him? Zlatan Ibrahimovic. The message thinking who will really mark our ball mapping right now. Please share the show on today. What happened? You don't get data to follow the show. I'm a view looking at it. I got to hit 1K view today with that thing where you're on. I tell you to share the show and watch the show. I don't see plenty people. I don't see more people watching the show today. Why are you doing so? Your data finished? Look at him. Then you see him crying. You. Big here. They came very good. I used to like Ben. I like Ben again. Anybody want to get better? They get there. I like Ben again. You can say that you go play CFA for accountable. Now your friends go 3 go in. Now what you crying for? And you go play for and a friendship you carry to the people walk up. Some people will follow you today on Instagram. Yahweh. somebody say me tell say else lead man. I lead a man, oh brother. I lead a man. Yeah, I lead a man. That man on his own. I just saw a picture on Fabrizio Romano page. He crying. What are you crying for? Why is he crying? So let's get to the news. Even though the World Cup is ongoing, but there have been some agreement and negotiation in terms of player being signed, coaches being signed. So I'm going to bring it to you right here. All of coaches are stepping down. Let's start by saying congratulations to Santi Cazorla. Yeah, Santi Cazorla plays in the La Liga. He had a team, Royal Avio, that was just promoted to the La Liga. I want to say congratulations to Santi Cazorla on his retirement. He have announced his retirement. He's retiring from football. All right. Julian Nagelsmann has been asked to step down. You know, they got plenty coaches that went to the World Cup. As soon as they lost or they've been, eliminated, they resign a job straight. One person that did that was Netherlands coach. Como Umba, before the World Cup start, he was telling the world that his Netherlands team, what the Liverpool captain, Vijay van Dijk, he said, Netherlands can beat everybody, or Netherlands can beat anybody, but not anybody can beat Netherlands. You go to World Cup, everybody prepare themselves. Footballer basket, you say Netherlands have the capability that they can beat anybody, but not anybody can beat them. As soon as they wind up, he resigns straight. And anybody get wisdom now where people they respect themselves. When they say something and go sideways, they can just move from there. In Africa, yeah, I want the men when they cause trouble, when the tendency move, they say, get move. Big here. The men going nowhere. So they said Julian Nagelsmann asked to step down as German manager. And guess who taking over? The former Liverpool manager, Jurgen Klopp. You know that Jurgen Klopp going to German national team. He been coming since then. And he been dodging. Finally, he agreed. So many can get big time certain job. Yeah, they see Zidane. Zidane just waiting. He won't take France job. He want Didier Deschamps to, maybe he want Didier Deschamps win and turn the France national team over to him. Then you can continue from there. You know, when you control your country, you can rest small. If you control Klopp, no resting for you. Every season you play. So for Manchester United, they loan their goalkeeper again. Onana, I think Onana will come to England just now. Onana have been loaned again to Trabzonspor, all right, for a season loan in the Turkish league. So he's not coming to Man U again, the same back for another loan. So all of the African countries that were in the World Cup, you know, the way they're going out, we saw Algeria, we saw Cote d'Ivoire, Democratic Republic of Congo, South Africa was the first. Senegal was the most disappointing one that we saw. It was Senegal. You're going to call here later on to talk about that. But let's still bring you the news. All right. We want to say congratulations to Portugal. CR7 and his boys. After they had a dramatic, somebody would say dramatic and controversial win over Croatia. They pick up the late Diogo Jota shite with the number 21 to give a tribute to him. Remember Diogo Jota, the one that died in the accident, right? Don't forget our brother's story here from Liverpool. He died with his brother. So the Portuguese national team was giving tribute out to him. It was so sad, you know. CR7 scoring his first goal in the World Cup knockout stage and crying out on the field, you know, it's a bad thing. But let's bring you more stories. Official Marco Palestra have joined Chelsea on a deal worth around 55 million, all right, that runs up to June of 2031. Wow, 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 wow. The man left Atalanta to join Chelsea, and that is good. Another news reported by Fabrizio says Ismail Sabari, the Moroccan international, the big striker, have been signed by Bayern Munich. Wow, wow. Bayern Munich is reinforcing the team. They refused to keep Nicolas Jackson, but they agreed to sign Sabari to join Harry Kane. So two big strikers on our team. The goal they will score in the coming season. Now something. So kudos to him. And I also say congratulations to Nottingham Forest as they set to appoint Oliver Glenner. Nottingham Forest fired a manager. Within no time, they brought in Oliver Glenner. So I want to say kudos to him. They want to say, here we go. Newcastle agreed deal to sign 42 million. Ivorian 20-year-old winger. How do they call him? Touare. Yeah, they call him Touare. So I want to say congratulations to him. Agreement, everything is sealed for 42 million fees around a 5-year contract. Another club that signing player they feel they charge is Newcastle. Newcastle already agreed to sign Tonali. All right, Tonali from how do you call? And Tottenham agreed to sign Tonali from Newcastle. All right, they didn't stop there. Sandro Tonali will be flying to London. He'll be going for his medical, and also signed Mateus. Mateus already signed around 85 million, and they putting 100 million behind Sandro Tonali. I like this guy. He's a very good midfielder. I like to see him play. The serious guy. Officially, Nicolas Jackson is back to Chelsea as Bayern Munich confirmed they do not want to activate his buyout clause that worth around 50 million. The man buyout clause that 50 million. Bayern Munich said they can't put that money. I find it concerned he won 50 million. Let's say congratulations to the young kid at the age of 17 years, 239 days from Mexico. He the youngest player to start in the round of 16 in the World Cup. The last person that did that was Kimpele. Kimpele was 17 years, 239 days, and the guy is called Gilberto Mora. I told you he's the youngest player in the tournament. And Lamine Yamal is the youngest player on the Spanish national team. He's 18. The guy is 17, 259 days old. And I want to say kudos to Morocco. Hakimi said, people in the World Cup are focusing on Brazil, France, Spain, Portugal, and they're forgetting about the Arabs and other African countries. All right. But what they forget to know is that we play our football from the street and we understand everything. We can fight for everything. You know, the African teams that are in the World Cup, one thing they don't understand, when you go to the World Cup, you play like it is your last. You don't go play and go make fun. All right. You have to be persistent. You have to be focused. You got to be mature. You know, you have to build your mind mentally because the World Cup is every 4 years. It's not a tournament that you just play every time. So when you go there for the first time, when you see the African country were encouraging up because most of them finish in best finisher in a zone. They get winner, they get wine. They got opportunity, they throw it away. Senegal had a 2-0 lead around 85 minutes. They sit down there, boom, they don't get away. So this guy called Pipi Gaia, he said officially he make a statement that he would not come back to the national team until they can change the entire coaching staff. Yeah, Pipi Gaia. The message can go back to the Senegal team until they can change the entire coaching staff. And they were so frustrated. And another person that was feeling so bad about Germany, you know, Germany was booted out of the World Cup. Is how do you call him? Our man, how do you call him? The former Real Madrid midfielder, Toni Kroos. The man said, they don't have world-class player on Germany team, and that is a sad thing. Let's say kudos to Lamine Yamal. He took his first man of the match, and somebody say it's arguable. Yeah, I'll tell you what getting the man of the match. Listen to his stats. He played 85 minutes in that game that they won against Austria. He created 2 chances. He kicked 6 shots, 4 on target, 60 touches, 14 touches in the opponent box, 5 dribbles, and 5 dual ones. With all of this, say Lamine Yamal like the player of the match. Man of the match, they give it to him. But see what happened to Cucurella. Kukurea get 2 assists in that game that led to 2 goals. 2 key passes, 2 chances created, 2 defensive contribution, 4 recovery, 2 duels won, 1 interaction, 1 clearance, 0 dribble, nobody dribble in the game, 12 carries, all right, and 4 progressive carries. So the man get 2 assists in the game. Let me leave this to. Let me take you get a player in my. Oh my God, football can be very interesting. So here we go. I just agreed to sign Mark Testen. Marc-Andre Ter Stegen, the Barcelona goalkeeper. He'll be going to Ajax. They've been keeping him on the bench for a long time. Let's say congratulations to Julian Jurgen Klopp, as expected to take over as the new manager of the German national team as the head coach. Let's say kudos to him. All right. Let's get another story quickly. Then I'll take your calls right here. And Leeds United have agreed to sign a personal term for a 30 million bill that runs up to 2031 for Zion Suzuki until June 31. The Japanese goalkeeper has signed a new contract. Is going to be in the Premier League with Leeds United. Okay. Let me get another news quickly for you. Then I'll pick your calls right here on today's edition. Joshua Kimmich was so disappointed. And also we saw about Dijon after they were booted out. Kobe Mano is one player who they are not used entirely in this World Cup since England went to the World Cup. I don't know what they're doing with him. Here we go. Paris FC agreed to sign or appoint former Chelsea coach Liam Rossinier. All right. The former Chelsea man, I want to say that Chris Brown in Liberia. You can get me 10 people all kind of thing. The post signed the man said man Chris Brown. Paris FC are that signed the man as their new manager. Officially, Manuel Neuer agreed to retire from football. Yeah, Manuel Neuer go rest, my brother. The thing that happened to you in Germany, go rest more. So the man agreed to retire from football. So in the World Cup, Ecuador, Sebastian Bakassi, the Ecuador coach, resigned after his team were eliminated. Ronald Koeman from Nitola resigned. And the Czech Republic coach, after the put on, he resigned. The South Korea coach, after the post South Korea on, he resigned. The Scotland coach, Steve Clark, after the post Scotland on, he resigned. Tunisia coach, that the 5 men said I run away. So we have 6 coaches that resigned their post just in the World Cup. Let's say congratulations to, how do you call him? Frank Lampard. Frank Lampard have signed a new contract with Coventry City that takes him up to 2029. Officially, Manchester City have signed and confirmed the appointment of Enzo Maresca, the former Chelsea manager. He's officially the coach of Man City. So we're talking about Serena Williams coming back into tennis, but it was unfortunate for her. She was booted out of the Wimbledon. So she'll be joining her sister Vanessa. Serena Williams had her debut in Wimbledon. That was in 1998. After all her career, she went back to interact, but they took her off. NBA superstar LeBron James will be leaving Los Angeles Lakers and will continue his career with another team. James 41 has spent the past 8 seasons with Lakers and helping them win the 2020 NBA title. Yeah, LeBron James, right? He's a big star in the Basketball Association, the NBA. So kudos to him. Fact, that's right there. Let's say it's about time you start taking your calls, right? But now, let me just tell you, the game between England and Mexico, people are buying tickets. They can call it resale. When the World Cup ready starts, some people can go and buy the ticket plenty and keep it. So when the ticket finish, then they start selling the ticket over. So the resale ticket, can you imagine the game between England and Mexico? The people are buying ticket for $2,600 US. Can you imagine? You know what I mean? To buy a ticket for $2,600 US. So that's just cool. It's about time you put your calls for right about now. I just want to give you all of the news so you can know exactly what's happening. Coming on 777 959 959. You'll be live tonight. I already got a first caller on this line. Let me talk to you quickly. Hello, your name. Where are you calling from?
Yeah, good morning, Ed. How are you doing?
I'm okay. Who am I speaking with? Sadio, are you happy that also? Because France moving in from?
Yeah, we're progressing. You are somebody 2 teams play World Cup and somebody France and Belgium.
Okay.
Yeah, we are meant to minister of France and player name of PhD player now on France national team.
I mean, almost beat Belgium. I know the married the King Bago. Now Lukaku menace mo mel.
The guy blown up. I just the guy qualify. And Papi Gise, you know, play so I push in the stars.
Yeah, the man did a wrong changes. Thank you very much, Sadio. Hey, John, take another one this line. Hello. Good morning. You sound like Joseph C.A. Joseph, let's hear you.
Let me say congratulations to Kivre.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean congratulations to Kivre?
Yes, the football Kivre play was unprecedented.
What kind of football you play? You play football, they give you TV, brother?
Yes, that Kivre play the football the way they play in the World Cup.
They get them TV too.
Yeah, not the issue.
My man, Kivre not in the World Cup. No congratulations for them. They're not in World Cup. They beat them last night. I'm not coming to tell them congratulations. And what happened there? So we got African culture that beating people. Morocco, Senegal, they won some game. Kivre play the whole tournament, then win one game.
Yes.
No, you agree with me? Eh? Oh, you but then I will not agree with you. Said you look at Morocco, one of the best playing team they have in the World Cup. Is they're not going anywhere. Do you know Morocco is the first African country to reach semi-final in the World Cup? You aware of that?
Yeah,
you want to compare Morocco and Kivre, my brother? Why are you doing so? That goalkeeper thing carry because he let Messi Bene. All right, no problem. Take it, Joseph C. Morocco not going anywhere. That's your view. Let's take this one. Your name, where you calling from? Hey, Mr. Yanti, long time no see, my brother. How you doing? It's good to have you on the show. Let's hear you make your point.
Yes, thank you. Morocco and also Congrado today. Two African nations are going to defeat this thing. DL will congratulate Kivre because it's Kivre first in the World Cup. And if you go qualify for the B, then they do. And the people are expecting, the whole world are expecting Kivre to play Ajaxia, to carry Ajaxia to an extra time.
And it's still beating them.
They beat them. They go, when they go to school, but I won't go.
Okay, that won't go in under pressure.
Yeah, yeah, correct. And so they will go school on Monday. One of the final go in the World Cup.
Okay. All right, brother. So all of you don't congratulate Kivre. Me, I'm not congratulating Kivre. I already told you. Hello, your name, where are you calling from?
Yeah, this is Dennis Zawi, and I call you from Central Morocco.
That'll be, let's hear you.
Yeah, let me say bravo to the Kivre team.
My man, we're gonna tell you on your show. Benny, you want to come on show?
But listen,
no, Benny, wait. Why you get calling you congratulating Kivre? Kivre out of the World Cup. Why can't congratulations so that they were to go there for?
No, but I think you should appreciate.
I can't get a minute, nothing, brother. Nothing. You're talking, I can't get a minute, nothing.
But let me say bravo to the world greatest player of all time, Lionel Messi and his team. I think they get the street.
Oh, Lionel Messi, the world greatest player of all time?
Yeah.
Oh, now we'll get a record there, brother. No, I don't know about that one. I know Lionel Messi to be one of the greatest players. I'm not in the greatest player of all time. I know what I don't want. I know about it. No, I'm not him to be one of the greatest players of all time. I'm not him to be the greatest player of all time. I don't know about you, brother. Oh, okay. Take it, brother. Let me take this one this line. Ali Masale.
Yeah, DJ.
I mean, the first time I tell Kivre, thank you. I said no, I can't do it.
No, you have to tell Kivre, thank you.
Oh, my man, Ali, now why, Ali, wait, now why you call your phone?
No, they say I dig it.
My man, 2 seconds, them to take everything. I can't do it.
You know, there are sometimes somebody will do something, even the law, but you have to congratulate them.
No, I can't congratulate them. The first thing, Kivre goalkeeper went on social media and telling us, say, Messi that he idol here, Maya Messi. So it's simply trying to say that Messi will win again. Why are you trying to say?
Yeah, no, because he said when you remain like opponent, but when you can do it fair, you want to tell him.
Okay, thank you for telling. Thank you. James Bono is my last caller. James, that's you. Oh, James Bono, I missed out. Sorry, guys, I got to go. The next show is going to be coming on. I will be here on Wednesday. We're going to go into the World Cup before we get to the round of 16. Before we get to the round of 8 and see how that pans out. But let me say congratulations once more to every one of you. Thank you for calling in on today. Appreciate you so much. Let's get this one right here quickly. All right, folks. I'm going to leave you right here. Thank you for making your input and continue to follow the Care Culture of Sports program right here with me and Alphonse Society Allies DJS. Before I talk to you, going to be on Wednesday right here with another fascinating edition with all of the news coming up right here for you. I want to say thank you for being there on today's Saturday. Once more, happy birthday to my son. Alfonso Divansa, as you celebrate your birthday on today. And condolences out to our Dominica Reunion Queen Cuckoo, as you be laying your mother to rest on today. My condolences to you and the entire family. Until then, folks, have a wonderful first Saturday in July. Bye-bye.